Our application consists of 5 games and the main page. When entering the application, the game greets the child and asks for their name. When the greeting and name will be pronounced before each game. Before each game, a message with the rules will also be displayed along with their pronunciation, so the user understands what they need to do. The first game is to catch a butterfly. The child must catch the butterfly 5 times without touching the bee. As touching the bee ends the game and the child needs to start over. There is a reset button in the game that starts the game. After the user catches the butterfly 5 times, the next game begins, which is a puzzle. The child must assemble a puzzle of 4 pieces and then press a button to check. If the puzzle is assembled correctly, a message "well done, you have put together a puppy" is pronounced and the third game begins, where the child must color a drawing. When a color is pressed, its name is pronounced and the child can draw with the chosen color. Pressing the clear button erases all the drawn lines. Pressing the next button voices praise and starts the fourth game. In the fourth game, a shark, fish and shrimp appear on the screen. By tilting the phone in different directions, the child must move the fish and eat the shrimp 3 times without being caught by the shark. If the fish collides with the shark, it dies and the game needs to be restarted. After catching the shrimp 3 times, the fifth game begins, memory cards. In this game, the child must flip over cards and remember where they are. When they find a match, the game pronounces the fruit the child found. There is a reset button in the game that starts the game. After the child finds all the matches, the game displays a message with congratulations, then voices a farewell to the child and then game closes.
To evaluate the performance of our application, we sought help from a center in our city that works with children with autism, who conducted testing of the game. According to the testing results, our application was effective for working with children. 45% of the center's educators considered our application good. Satisfaction arose because the application lacked a sufficient number of games, causing many children to become upset and end the game early.
In the future, we plan to add more games, including paid ones, advertisements to help parents find good specialists for their children, and create a database for more comfortable use of the application.
First, we created 3 variables for 2 flipping cards and matching pairs. We created a reset button code that assigns a 0 value to the variable flipped pairs, created a list where each button is assigned a value of card, and made it possible to select a card when any button from the list is clicked. We assigned the length and width to each card as well as an image of the back of the card. We then assigned a specific image to each pair of cards, specifying in the code for the cards to be randomly selected and already selected cards to be removed, so that the application does not choose them twice. When the button is clicked, the flip procedure is called for the button. In the flip procedure, the card is flipped and compared. If the variable first is equal to -1, then the game compares to the 2 cards. If a match is found, 1 is added to the variable matched. If the cards do not match, a timer is started after the second card is opened, which flips both cards back after a few seconds, showing the user the backside again. The game then checks if all cards not in the matched list are facing the backside. The timer stops and the variable first is assigned a value of -1 again. Finally, we added a check in the flip procedure to see if the user has won when the number of matched pairs is equal to 10. A notifier appears with congratulations and offer to leave the game.